Hello, people. I just got home from physical therapy, and I have a really great physiotherapist. She's great and really nice and kind of casual with everything she does, which is makes it really cool to hang around her. And it's a very low key sort of like it's not all the place I used to go to a couple of years ago, where they're like always like people and kind of a mess, but not. And now it was a perfect mix of having people there but they were just doing their thing with actual people. Like, really. And she was with me, like, literally next to me during everything that I did. And, so that was cool. It wasn't just like go in and exercise in a room. So this was the first real time I've been there because I was supposed to be there before, but I was cat sitting at my aunt's place and I had brought clothes. And there is a direct line, a local buzz. I always say that. I always say buzz. A local buzz that goes there from my aunt's place to straight there, and it makes quite a few stops. So even though it's within the city, it takes like 40 minutes. It's insane, but with traffic and stopping and stuff. So I went there, and it was great. It's really fun. And next time she just wanted me to do one lap of the things that I'm supposed to do. I have this thing where I pull it down. I have this thing where I push down like this on a thing. I have a thing where I pull like back, just like this. I have a little handle that I keep and I pull them up here. I kind of go from here, like from this to like twisting it up like this. And I do a couple of things and and I'm supposed to like kind of do a squatting thing. It's really fun, and it's really fun because I was sent there from the when I went and checked my heart actually, which I haven't done because I was born in a heart lung condition, and it's fixed since I was a kid. And usually, even though it's fixed, people tend to make sure it's alright, even when you're an adult and stuff, obviously. But I haven't really been there since I was, I don't know, like 20 or something, and I'm 29 now. So I went there, and then when I was there, everything looked fine. And she was like, we started talking about PT, and she said, would you like me to talk to the one that are, that we're connected to through the war here and the heart thing and the unit and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, sure, absolutely, man, because I never get around to it, and I've been wanting to do it for years now, get back to physical therapy. And doing it through the heart unit was great because they work with the heart patients. So obviously they're very focused on like strengthening exercises that leave you not so that affects like one muscle at a time basically, or a set of muscles at a time, kind of the way you're often supposed to work out, but they very, very much keep it down to a minimum so it affects your breathing and stuff as like less 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 is more. It's like because I do love working with my body and stuff like that, partly because I grew up never being able to, because I was always like dripping in sweat and being super exhausted, and like and then I never really worked properly with myself, whether I'm out walking or I'm exercising or whatever I'm doing. I'm always doing it too much, too far, and it gets to the point where a small part of it feels good, but I get like more than tired. I get so exhausted. I just I just feel like my eyes are rolling back, and I want to like pump my fist, being like, I'm that tired, which is obviously too much. But now it's like I can't really feel it. I could just feel the muscles, So now she just wanted me to do one lap of the few exercises that I have. And she said that, like, because it's kind of the first time, we've gone through them once in a basic way, and now we've done them properly. So next time, I'm thinking, depending on how much time we have, we can do it twice. And I was like, yeah! And I think that's going to be good, because some of them are not easy, of course, because they're not meant to be like too easy, but it was still great. And then I got on the bus. I actually checked my phone, the app for the local bus, to see if there was, now I'm doing it on purpose obviously, a buzz to see if there was maybe I'm secretly a bee or something. Buzz. Secretly a buzz. If there was a bus that went back home, the direct line, so I wouldn't have to get out and change the bus and down. But there was one within 6 minutes, so I was like, ah! And I ran out, and I was out of breath because of that, like, whew, a lot. But I made it to the bus, and I got to go home. And then a man, older man, but not old, probably around middle age-ish, maybe late 60s, I'm not sure. He had almost a slight lisp, like he was talking in a way that was very coherent and he was very kind. It wasn't creepy in any way, but he sat there and he was like, oh, hello, where have you been? And, well, I think so too, yeah, it's very important, you know. Yeah, this kind of like, I think there was something mentally with him that he wasn't completely there, or how to say, but it wasn't alarming in any way, or obviously and not creepy, but he was just such a genuine person and so friendly, and I just instantly replied to him, and a small part of my brain was like, oh, this is what it's gonna be the entire ride, because I was very, you know, set on, I had already put in my earbuds and I was texting with a friend and I was gonna listen to some music, and then he was talking to me and I just replied, and I instantly took them out, and he was just this lonely guy, you know. And so generally he did ask, like, oh, would you like to meet and do something sometime? And even that didn't feel creepy. It was a little weird, of course, because you don't do that, but it wasn't in a creepy way where an older man was like, hey, younger girl, would you like to meet and do something sometime? It wasn't, you could tell as a fellow human being that he was just this lonely man that, you know, had some sort of, you know, maybe, so he didn't understand exactly the social cues, but he was like so nice, and he didn't push that in any way, you know. He understood enough to, I was just like, you know, and we just talked almost for like the half the bus ride, for like 20 minutes, and then he was gonna get off, and it was really nice, and he was like, well, I hope I see you again, and I was like, yeah, I'm out here working out, you know, twice a week, so maybe I will. And he was like, yeah, take care. And I was like, yeah, take care. And I just sat there smiling after he got off the bus. It was just like, it was really nice. It was really nice. And in a way, I felt like, you know, if it was different, I would have, you know, definitely somehow wanted to be like, hey, let's hang out, because he was just this lonely man. And I just feel like, I really hope that seeing people now and being able to have a conversation, and someone showing him kindness, you know, and genuinely talking to him and having a conversation, you know, that he actually, that made him happy. I hope so, I really do. And I recorded a video my last day at my aunt's place yesterday, Monday, where I went around for like 15 minutes, you know, showing you her place and rambling, which I felt like was a bit long, but then again, I've been talking for over 8 minutes now, so I don't know what the difference is, so I'm thinking I'll upload that regardless, I guess. And because, same as always, if you don't like the videos I make, you don't have to watch them. But now I'm starting to feel I need to find a balance between what I'm comfortable with, because even if you'd like to watch like 15 minutes of me walking around my aunt's place, then I feel like, what am I doing? Like, why am I making this video again? But I'm gonna, oh shit, I got here, I was gonna make a quick video, quick-ish, 5-ish minutes, I was thinking, so my tea could cool down, because I'm one of those people, I can't really stand the heat too much, so when it's freshly like boiled water from the kettle, I can't really drink it for almost 10 minutes, and I've been talking for 9.5, so it's probably pretty good. So I can go and drink that now. It's gonna be my like late lunch-ish thing, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna have for dinner later. But that's gonna be pretty good. So that's my story for today. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna go reply to some more text messages now, and I have some plans for the weekend, or not even just a weekend, probably I'm gonna leave and go to my friend's place tomorrow evening, so we'll see what happens, and try to video blog a little more, because we're going to go out and do some things. It's going to be fun, I think. So maybe I'll have something to show you more than just, oh, have something more to show you than just standing here and talking. That reminds me that I still have to cut together the clips from my walk from December 23rd. Jesus Christ. It's nothing special to see anyway, so I don't know what but I just really want to actually upload something for once that I have, that I keep talking about uploading. But that's my video for today, so I'm starting to feel a bit awkward about the length of this video and how much I've been talking. I don't understand why no one's watching. Well, when you do, it's awesome. And good. I need to go drink the tea because it's been 10 minutes. It's probably cold, but oh, not cold, but getting there. So I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.